Tupperware, and today I am bringing you another recipe done in the stack cooker. Today I'm going to do smothered pork chops. These are the boneless pork chops, and these are rather thin, but you could use a thicker pork chop if you want to. This just happens to be the type that we like to eat, the thinner ones. So, you know, it's all a preference here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook this in our stack cooker. And if you have never heard me talk about the stack cooker before, this is an amazing product because you can make cakes in this. You can do dips in here. Well, matter of fact, the other day I took this top upside down and put a whole bunch of chocolate chip cookie dough in here and made a giant chocolate chip cookie and decorated it. So, I mean, you can do a stacked meal. I use it for meatloaf. I use it for bundt cakes. I use it for steaming, you know, just any number of things. So, but about the stack cooker is very hard made, very durable, so it's not going to break down on you anytime soon. Some people, they wear theirs out, you know, have them for years and years. But what it comes with is it comes with a top that you can actually turn over and cook in here. I think this is like a 3/4 quart right here. I actually did a little cake in here the other day and brownie mix in here. So, you know, in 3 minutes I had a big giant cookie made, and a few more minutes I had a cake made. But here is the cone that comes in it, and you can use the cone to set down inside here to do meatloaf, to do bundt cakes and other casseroles. We're not going to use that today though. And then it comes with a 1 3/4 quart colander that you can actually set down in the 1 3/4 quart section here and actually brown your meats, or you can steam potatoes, you can steam vegetables in here. I cook hamburger meat in here. I can do sausage, any kinds of meats. And we're not going to use that today. We're going to set that aside. This is the 1 3/4 quart, so you can stack a meal in here. You can do a rice dish at the bottom. You can do a meat dish here. And then in the top, you can turn it over just like this and do a vegetable and cook it all at one time. All from the raw state, man. You don't have to pre-cook anything. You just put it all in there, mix it how you want it, and then cook it all from that way. So what we're going to use today is the 3-quart bottom. I love this because I can make soups and stews in here as well, and I am a soup person, so I love my soups. So we're going to use the 3-quart bottom, and we're just going to use this to cover in cooking today. So we're going to get started. I've already salt and peppered one side of the pork chops, and I'm just going to set them in here on the bottom. Like I said, if you want to use, you know, a thicker pork chop, that's up to you. It just happens to be this type that we like to eat. So I'm going to put that plate, rinse off my fingers from touching the meat. And then to this, I'm going to pour, it calls for a 7-ounce can of mushroom pieces. I've got this little sliced mushroom here. I'm just going to pour that over the top. First I need to salt and pepper this side of the meat. I forgot to do that. And I use kosher salt. I'm one of these people that likes to, you know, like the chefs do, just bam it in there like emerald. Then we have some fresh black pepper that we're going to put in here on top. And then we're going to finish pouring the mushrooms right on top of it. Of course, they're drained. Kind of move that around. And then I have half a little small onion here that I sliced thin. And we're just going to break that up and set that over the top. Just like this. Now, like I said, I love to do meatloaves in here. A meatloaf will take me 15 minutes to cook. And believe it or not, we got to where we actually prefer that over one cooked in the oven. The last time I cooked one in the oven, it's like, oh my god, it's taken an hour. Because I had cooked it in here for so long. But this is what it looks like so far. So to that, we need to make a little stuff to go over the top. And I've got my mix and store pitcher here. And I need a can of cream of mushroom soup. I'm just going to Open this with the Tupperware can opener, and this allows you to take the top off and not have any kind of hard edge on there that will cut you. You're going to use the little beak here, put that in, and lift your lid right off. And then you can see it's just, what it does is it breaks the seal, so you don't have to worry about all those sharp edges. And we're going to just dump this soup off in here. No particular brand, I just buy what's on sale sometimes, what I can get to. We're just going to drop that in there. And then we need a half a cup of milk. And then I'm going to put in about a teaspoon or so of garlic, because I am a garlic person. I love my garlic. So it pretty much has to go in everything. Everything that I do. And really that's all you have to do to this mix here. And so we're going to mix this around. And I would go easy on the salt, because a lot of times these canned soup mixes are very salty. So I would go kind of easy. You can taste it. You can always add salt too, but you can't always take it away. So we have this in here, and then we're going to cook this on 70% power for about 10 minutes. It's usually 6 minutes per pound, but we're also cooking some onions and stuff in here too. We've got all that mixed in, and we're just going to pour that right over the top of this. Evenly spread that around. Now, like I said, if you use a thicker pork chop, you're going to want to adjust your time, you know, and it really depends on the wattage of your microwave. And because we're backing it down to 70% power, it's more like slow cooking. So we're just moving that around and making sure I've got all that meat and onion and everything covered up in there. There we go. So you can see how that looks there. And I'm going to put the top on right here. And like I said, I'm going to put this in the microwave for 10 minutes at 70% power, and then we'll come back and check it. And then if it's done, if we need a little bit more extra time, we can always add a couple of more minutes to it. And then we're going to finish it off with some sour cream. So we will be right back. You stay here and we'll check out the rest of the recipe in just a minute. Okay, we cooked these for 10 minutes at 70% power. Now, I want to say here that if you have a 900 watt microwave, I would recommend not bumping it down, because when I bump my microwave down, it's bumping it down to close to that wattage. So that way, if yours is 900, I would just cook it, you know, the 10 minutes and not worry about trying to bump it down. So we're going to take the top off, and as always, take the top off away from your face. Open it this way. As you can see, the steam is coming out. It's, oh, I don't know how to tell you how it smells in here, but that smells so good. So good. So I'm going to test the pork chops, and if they need a little more time, this is where you can do that. And I think mine are going to need about another, maybe 3-4 minutes in the microwave, so that they're still a little, the two thickest ones, I should say. So we're going to put this back in for just a couple of minutes. That's why I said if you have a 900 watt microwave, I would not bump it down any, because of, you know, it's kind of like using the knobs on your stove. You've got high power, which the knob would be, you know, all the way up. So as you go down to medium high, you're bumping your microwave down to medium high, then you have medium, then you have medium low, then you have low, you've got simmer. So that's what you're doing when you're bumping the wattage down in your microwave. So for me, I need to cook this maybe another 3 minutes, just to, you know, make sure that they're completely done, the two biggest ones. And then we'll come back and we'll add the sour cream to this. So I'm going to go put this back in the microwave, and I will be right back. Okay, so we let this cook 3 more minutes, and I believe the pork chop should really be done by now. Like I said, I just had two that was extra thick. So those were the only two that I wanted to make sure that was done. So they are done, and this is what it looks like so far. Now we just got to whisk in a half a cup of sour cream. Measure that out here. We've got a half a cup of sour cream, and we're just going to blend this in, give it that nice rich flavor. Move this out of the way. And just blend that into the soup mix. Now you could use the gravy over the meat. You can use it over rice. Really good over baked potatoes. So actually I had made an au gratin potato, and I will link to that up in the top corner there, and you can go back and check out that recipe from last week. But this is what we're having today, is the smothered pork chops. And I believe that's got it all in there. So I'm going to get one out here. Put that pork chop right here. And it is very hot. Very hot. And I want to get some of this sauce. So let me get a spoon for that. I'll tell you what, even better, we will just get the measuring cup. And pour a little bit of that right over the top of it. Right there. Pour that sauce. Oh, I can't tell you how good this smells. It smells awesome. And we're going to cut a little piece off of here. I mean, you see how easy that cut? And look at that right there. Smothered pork chops. Now, like I said, you're going to bump your microwave down because you want to slow cook it. But if your microwave is a 900 watt microwave, I would suggest not bumping it down, but using it at that wattage, cooking it for 10 minutes. Check your time on the thickness of your pork chops. You know, you may have to adjust it, that's fine. But I'm going to take a taste of this pork chop because it smells really good. And it's very hot. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. Really, really good. But this is our smothered pork chop, cooked in the stack cooker with onions and mushrooms and soup and everything in here. And I'm enjoying taking a bite of this. But if you'd like to know more about the stack cooker, please feel free to contact me. I'll be happy to talk to you about it. Share with you how you can get one. Share with you how you can even earn one for free or half price. And if you're watching this video in April 2018, right now our stack cooker is a sign up add-on. So if you was thinking about a Tupperware business, right now would be the time to get in. You get the whole stack cooker at a very, very, very discounted price to add to your kit. And at any time you would like a catalog or brochure, please feel free to contact me. You can catch me on Facebook by just going to facebook.com/TW and you can message me there, or you can email me at pattydooley@hotmail.com and I will get back with you. So you guys have a great day. Oh, and don't forget that I have a monthly giveaway, so down in the description below is a link to that where you can go fill out that form. Once you're entered, you're in there. Please, no other consultants sign up. This is for people who would like to keep up with Tupperware sales and different things with me, and I will be happy to add you to that. We do it once a month. So like, subscribe, and share the videos. Invite your friends to come watch. When you give me a thumbs up, that just makes my day. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.